Hello everyone. In this lecture, I am going to discuss this interesting geometry problem. As you can see, there are two congruent circles C1 and C2 having radii 360 are tangent to each other and both are tangent to the line L. C3 is another circle which touches the circle C1 and C2 as well as the line L, and there is one more circle C4 which touches the circle C1, C3 and the line L. Okay, so what we have to find in this problem, we have to find out the radius of circle C4. Okay, but we are given that the radius of circle C1 and C2 is what, 360. Okay, so what can I do? Uh, First, I want to find the length of direct common tangent between the circles C1 and C3. Okay, the radius of the circle C1 is what, 360. It means that this length is 360. Suppose radius of C3 is r. Let radius of circle C3 is capital R. Okay. Since C1 and C3 touches each other externally, therefore the length C1 C3 becomes what? Clearly C1 C3 is 360 plus R. Okay. Uh, and what about this length? If we draw perpendicular from center of C3 to this line C1M, suppose n be the length of perpendicular, then tell me please what is this wavelength C1M? Then C1M is clearly 360 minus R. 360 minus R. Then C3M is what? What is the length of C3M? Sorry, C3M. C3M. What is the length of C3M? This is clearly root under 360 plus R whole square minus 360 minus R whole square, and this turns out to be what? A plus B whole square minus A minus B whole square is clearly 4 times AB, 4 times 360 R. So square root of 4 is 2, square root of 36 is 6, 2 into 6, that is 12 times root of 10 R. Okay. But if you observe the symmetry of the figure, because C1 and C2 are congruent circle, then clearly their radical axis becomes the common tangent at the point of contact. Okay, so this length C1L, C1L is exactly similar to the length C3N. By the symmetry of the figure, we can say that C1L is equals to C3N equals to 360. So this length is equal to 360, meaning thereby 6 to the 12, 3 to 36. And if we square this result, then what we can write from here? 10R equals to what? I think 900. Therefore, the radius of circle C3 is what? 90 units. The radius of circle C3 is 90 units. But we have to find out the radius of circle C4. So, in a similar manner, uh, if we connect the centers of C1 and C4 through a different color, I am going to use this one. I think I have to use something like blue one. Okay, this one. If we connect C1 and C4 and find the length of DCT. This is actually the length of DCT. You can see, as you can see in this diagram, this is the length of direct common tangent. And again, if we join the centers of C3 and C4, then again we can find the length of DCT between C3 and C4, and the length of these two DCT is equals to the radius of the circle C1. So we can write if radius of circle C4 is smaller, then we can write the length of DCT between the circles C1 and C4 is what? I think we can use result of this type, 4 times 360 into radius smaller, because R is the radius of C4, plus length of DCT between the circles C3 and C4. C3 and C4, the radius of C3 is clearly 90. Here it is, and C4 is R. So we can write this one as 4 times 90 into R, and this total sum becomes what? This total sum becomes the length of DCT between C1 and C3, which clearly the radius of C1, or we can say that it is equal to the radius of the circle C2. So this sum is equal to 360, I think. Okay, 360, 94 ja 360, so this cancel out and it takes the form square root of 360. Okay, and now it becomes what? 2 times root r, square root of r plus a square root of r equal to root over 360. And if we square this picture, 3 root r means 9r equal to 360. 9 4s are 36. Implies r is what? R is equals to 40 units. So the radius of circle C4 is what? 40 units. This simple problem. Okay, thanks for watching.